Well, Preecy, the unbeaten run of this year continues. A 3-2 thrilling win this evening against Scarborough Athletic. You must be absolutely delighted with that one.
Yeah, great. Look, it was a great game, and when we play Scarborough, especially here, we seem to have these entertaining games. I think they've done us 3-2 a couple of times. Once at home, I remember them coming back, and then they were 3-0 up here, and we came back to 3-2. Today, we've had to come back twice from being down 1-0 and 2-1. And obviously, this, their second goal, it's our throw in, so you think, things are against you. But it was a more Chorley-like performance, and credit to them, and credit to Scarborough, because of the way they play. They're very attacking, and they will take risks, and we felt that we wanted to go toe to toe today. We did a lot of work on looking at them and getting stuff together. Popey and Matty and Kyle give us some really good information, and sometimes that that goes unseen. Without that, it's very, very difficult if you haven't got people you can trust to give you the information. And then I can look at games maybe in a different way, and just everything we talked about pretty much panned out in the game. Yeah, look, we didn't want to concede 2 goals. You never do. And Elo hold his hand up for the first one. Very rarely he gets beaten at set piece, but like he is, true character, true warrior. He gets it on the end and gets us a winner. But Cole always magnificent today. A few of these headers that in our own box from corners he dealt with really well for us, and then he was an absolute pest up front. And he was in really good form before he got injured, and it's just going to take him a little bit of time to get up to speed. And I've got to say, credit to Robbie and Christian, because there's no way I thought Cole would be fit for tonight. Having come off on Saturday. Credit to him and the character he showed to go out there. And he's not the only one. Blakey. If you have a look at Blakey, he's pretty much hobbling the majority of that game. But then his delivery is so important for us. Again, he's Chorley through and through. So credit to those guys as well. And I can go through quite a few of them. Courtney was superb today. Dubes. These are lads we brought in, and we know that they're going to fit in. We do our own work on these players, and we know they're fitting. But we when have we been able to put a settled team together? It's very it's difficult. And during that period, we haven't played well in quite a few games, but we've hung in there. We're 6 unbeaten, and I feel that we're only going to get stronger. My only worry is what's the effect of Blakey hobbling around, Elo playing with his hamstring, Cole playing with that. There's a duty of care on players. So when I'm saying they need a bit of help, I'm not saying they're not good enough, because I know they're good enough. We've done a lot of research when we did our recruitment, and we know they're fitting. But you forget quite a few of these lads have been injured, and we haven't been able to put our strongest team or around our strongest team consistently for a long time now. And I think we're still in there with a game in hand, and that takes a lot of character. That takes a lot of hard work. And sometimes you just have to hang in there, and we've hung in there where you see teams going on losing runs. We've managed to hang in and get draws, and then when you get the win against Rushall, then you get your 4 draws, and then you get another win. We've got 10 points from 6 games, or 10 points from 6 games is comfortably going to put you in the playoffs. So I'm delighted today. I couldn't have asked more of the lads, and they were tested to their max, because Scarborough are a very good side, especially at home.
How much strength of character does it show from the players, each to every man, to come from behind twice to go on and win that game? let's say, more of a Chorley performance tonight?
Yeah, you have to show a bit of a siege mentality. We probably had a little bit more to, not more to play for, but I think there was a bit of realisation in that. Let's go out and enjoy our football. Let's go and relax and be brave. We had some news today about Drenchy. He's collapsed. His heart stopped beating for 24 seconds. That starts to make you think. And we're lucky to be able to come out and play football. Play football a lot. Play football for the living, and just go and enjoy it. And I felt there was an element of that. You obviously you want to win and you want to work hard, and but you have to enjoy it as well. And this one's really for Drenchy. He's okay, and he's a strong character, and he's laughing, and he just said, look, just go and win the game for Drenchy. So I'm glad we managed to do that for him.
You could see when Nello's goal goes in just how much that meant to you. I don't know who you were gesturing, whether it was to Vermo or to Terry, how much that meant to you, but it feels like a real big win for us, that.
It is, because we feel that we're equipped to be at the top of the league and be competing at the top of the league. But sometimes it's a little bit hard, when you know what's needed, but there's not a lot you can do about it, and that's frustrating, and you have to deal with that, and and understand that. So I just felt that it was I just thought it was a big win, and it just shows how tight we are, as a group, all the staff, and all the players, and the fans tonight, that we stick together, and if you've got that, you'll always come through, and it's almost like 4 draws is a nightmare, and because we've had a couple 2-3 0-0s, it's a bit of a nightmare. Let's go get realistic. We've come here to Scarborough and scored 3 goals today. We managed to score a couple against Scunthorpe. We played a couple of informed teams in that period. Peterborough been flying. So sometimes you gotta take the positives, and I think when you get that win, sandwich those draws with the wins. Now we're on a very good run. 6 unbeaten, not lost a game this year. We're going to go January unbeaten, and lots to look forward to.
Like you say, lots to look forward to, and now a bit of a gap. I suppose big 7 days before we play again next Tuesday at home against Buxton. Another one of these teams that's well in there, and one we'll relish again.
Yeah, look, that'd be a big game. A lot of 6-pointers, like I said, a lot of 6-pointers coming up to get in those playoffs, or to get in the top 3, or whatever might be. I think we still got a game in hand, or a couple of games in hand, on 1 or 2. We're excited. We're excited to be in the mix again, and look, I'm delighted. I'm just delighted for everybody. We put so much work into it, and this is probably one of those that that makes you proud to be part of the group that we've got, because they put so much hard work in, and one of the best feelings so far this season, I'd say.
Well done, Preecy.